Which Creeper song do you think would be the best wrestling theme song, and which wrestler would you give it to?
Oh my God, that's really difficult. We actually had a song on NXT once. We had Poison Pens. That was the takeover song. That was a cool day. Have I ever told you about the day that I got to have my own Titantron at wrestling as well?
No, but that sounds like a dream.
It was so great. First, I will answer your question, but I'm going to tell you about this. So, like, I'm at Download and I'm interviewing Aleister Black for WWE, and I've got one of those mics. I used to have like a toy one as a kid with a little box around it. But I had a real one of those, the NXT wireless WWE mic. So, you know, I don't know why that just seemed like a significant thing to me. I was like, I'm holding
official, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I felt like speaking of it and then throwing it off like Stone Cold used to do. But yeah, like we all came out on the stage at Download Festival. They had like a Titantron set up and everything, and it wasn't like a full shebang, but it was a pretty cool entrance and with a ramp and everything. And I was round the back, and everyone was warming up, and I was like at a gorilla, and that's just all really cool things that you never think you get to do. And then the guys went out. It was Ruby Riott and Aleister Black and me and James McMahon, who was at Kerrang at the time. And so they all went out and sat on the stage, and they introduced me. And they had a Creeper Titantron that played, and it was and I came out and just kind of stood up, sat on the stage on the stool. And then James was like, mate, do you not want to run around the ring and like run down the ramp and run around the ring? And I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, go on. And so they played my Titantron again, and I ran down the ramp and high-fived everyone as I went out. It was sick. I was like, this is so weird. But yeah, in response to your question, what would be a good one? You'd want like, the thing is, like all that what's the name of the dude that did all the great wrestling songs? Is it Jim Johnson, that guy?
Jim Johnson, yeah, they let him go. CFO.
I know, it's just terrible, to be honest with you. But yeah, they I think maybe you want something that he would write. I don't think we've written anything like riffy enough. Maybe there's some the chorus to the song Black Moon on the new record. I think that would be a really good one. It's got like a kind of a vocal similar to like, there's a little bit of kind of type of negative to some of the things that I'm doing on that song, and I think that would be really, really great. So yeah, I choose that one. Who would I give it to? I don't know. It's difficult because like Code Orange had done that amazing Aleister Black intro, right? Like
the white one, yeah.
They did that with the singer from Incendiary, I think, for him, and they just done the Bray Wyatt one as well. But like I think they also did, if I'm remembering this correctly, they did Aleister Black's theme with the singer from Incendiary, like doing the vocals. I think they did that at NXT Takeover. Those guys.
Aleister Black's theme though, he's got one of the best ones.
It's gnarly, isn't
it? But Bray Wyatt's Code Orange is.
I know, it's so good. Oh. I would try. I would try to give our song to one of those guys, but I don't think they'd want it. I think that what they've got is better than like it suits it better than what we would do. But yeah, like it's a crazy time in wrestling right now. Everyone's wrestling in arenas with shields around the ring and stuff. Yeah. It's really weird.
It's hard to watch without getting into the ratings. I think no one's really watching it at the moment, but yeah. I mean, it's still near and dear to my heart. Are you watching AEW?
I love AEW. I think AEW. I think I do, but I think that might be to do with our age. Yes. You know, like we grew up in a different era, but yeah, like Jericho's just absolutely amazing. Like I think he's just like. I don't know how he's just gotten better and better and better as he's gotten older. Like he's really proven his worth over this last little period, this kind of resurgence of his career. How funny he is over and over and over again. But still, like it's not funny in like you wouldn't say he was a comedy wrestler. You know, like he's not like his gimmick's not I'm the funny guy. Like he's not a wacky wrestler. He's still like an imposing heel. You know,
yeah.
And so I don't know how he does it. He walks that line.
He's similar to Creeper, the reinvention. Every time he never dwells on his one character. He's always kind of evolving. That's how he's kind of stood the test of time. So I
think so too. Yeah, I think he does I think he was talking about David Bowie as well when he was talking about that. I saw in an interview. I think he's a really wonderful wrestler. I think Kenny Omega is an amazing wrestler as well. I'm surprised he's not getting more of a push there, to be honest. I thought that he was going to be their guy.
I think they should have. He probably should be the guy for them. He's I guess the biggest draw outside WWE.
I also think he's like the best wrestler in the world, like
Yes.
legitimately the best wrestler in the world. So like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. I think his gimmick like has been amazing in the past. I don't think they've got it quite right with him yet. This is my opinion, but like, I think it seems like they're pushing other people, which is amazing. They're trying to build new stars, and I get that. But like, I don't know. For me, I would. He's a superstar. You know, he's like one of the biggest wrestlers in the world. They're still, you know, in Japan and stuff as well. Like, I don't know.
Well, I think maybe he didn't want to do what they did in WCW and push like themselves too soon and not help grow the young talent. We could talk about wrestling for hours, but